All right, guys, live here, UCC 2019, the Show and Shine, and I am here with
Ryan Mess.
Ryan. How are you, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. I had the luxury of going through the Show and Shine a little earlier today. Your truck caught my eye. Some similarities to the truck that I have and things of that nature, a little smaller scale. But tell me about this one-of-a-kind, unique ride.
So it's a 2018 Dodge Ram 3500. It's two frames that we put together. It's a crew cab short bed frame and a regular cab long bed frame that we shortened. The whole truck's only got about 2 welds on it. We kept it simple and sweet. Kind of wanted it to, if the factory built it, kind of my own rendition of what it would look like if they did a sport truck. We kept the standard transmission, 4-wheel drive, lowered it, compounds, real conservative, about 570 horse. Should be just under 6,000 pounds curb weight, so it's real good power to weight ratio.
And it has built-in party coolers in the back.
Yes, I put the Ram box on this specifically to have beverages.
I learned about the built-in coolers last year at this event. A lot of ice, a lot of drinks, if you will, and it stays cold for a couple days.
Yeah, I put the ice in this morning. I put about 60 pounds of ice in each cooler and holds a 30 rack per side very nicely.
30 rack, water, Coca-Cola, Busch Latte, Bud Light, whatever, right?
Yeah, about anything you can think of to keep cold in there.
You have an open assortment in there, by the way.
Yes. Got about 3 or 4 varieties right now. We have alcoholic adult beverages on the left, and we have water and soda on the right for the kids.
So business up front, party in the back, pretty much?
Oh, very much so. So, this truck was definitely a fun build. Ever since I was younger, I wanted a regular cab short bed Cummins. I, about 2 years ago, started a second-gen project and bailed ship on that. So I built this truck. Dodge got rid of the SRT 10s back in 06, so they kind of stopped their sports end on that with the pickup trucks, and I wanted to continue that. This company came out with these hoods for this truck, and that was kind of the whole signature for it. They sponsored another truck for RBP. That was a red Dodge Ram. So I got hooked up with them, got the hood, so kind of made it my own rendition of if Dodge made a diesel SRT, and top it off, put the Rebel interior in it. That's a nice touch. HSP compound kit, D&J valve cover, CFD Performance, did some cooling products on this.
One of the things that I really like about this swap, and one of the things that you made note, not only a labor of love, you have a lot of time into this, but a lot of this is OE components.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on this truck that Dodge produced. I took the best out of every packages that came in the 4th gen and just went through and used it all, did a lot of paint matching. There isn't any obscure bumpers or obscure doors. There's no Bondo on this truck. There's no body filler. There's no, literally when I'm talking about front to back, there's 2 welds on the truck. Yeah.
That's what you were saying earlier, and then you also have the 1500 rear bumper with dual exits out the back.
Yeah, so that was a cool trick. On the Cummins forum back in, I think, 15, the real Cummins forum, the actual .com one, there was a guy who did one on a chrome bumper on his 2500. I think his truck was a 10 or 11, and it turned out pretty cool. Nobody's done this on a 14 newer chassis. So there's no spare tire. It's basically a section of 4-inch. Most of it's an MBRP exhaust. And then it's an MBRP stack kit, flipped and adjusted, and it's got 4 to 6 inch, 15-inch length tips.
I saw this thing in the HSP booth yesterday, and I broke my neck. It was the coolest thing I had ever seen. I have a lot of respect for regular cab short beds, and then to see a 4th gen black Ram box nonetheless, it's a very unique, very solid build. Any shout outs, any last minute things that you want to say?
I'd like to say thanks to Joe and Charles over at HSP. I've been selling their products for a while, and I just ran up to them yesterday and showed them the truck and asked if I could drop it off. They haven't seen their products on something custom like this. They try to appeal more to the generalized public to show something like this, and the truck's very debadged. I only have one brand name on the whole truck, and that is HSP. So truck's brought a lot of opportunities at this event, and hope to do more.
You always hope to grow off of that. If any of the listeners want to, be able to see this truck that we're talking about today, how can they get a hold of you?
We got Facebook, Instagram, the whole night. Yeah, Facegram. You can just check it out. The Instagram kind of has a front to back on the build on it from when I purchased the truck, traded in my mega cab on it, and kind of what you can do with a mindset. But I started the truck in February, and to have this completed and out at UCC first week in May is kind of cool.
So that was February 2019.
Yes, the truck was purchased in November of 18, and we cut the frame in half at 4,000 miles in February of 19, and it's May of 19, so less than 3 months on the whole build, which is kind of sweet.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time. Is there any anything that you want to see this weekend? Anything that you were looking forward to?
I was looking forward to a lot of the racing. And it's kind of cool to see, especially with the qualifiers, a lot of the little guys finally getting out there and showing what the little shops can do, not just the big guys. So that's kind of what I'm doing out here. I'm nobody up in New York, and it's kind of cool to see this event. So,
as far as the shop goes, right, and the follow the build, you had said something about Instagram. What's your Instagram handle for anyone to follow you?
Northern Edge Diesel for everything.
Northern Edge Diesel?
Yes. Yep, keep it all simple and all the same.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking the time, and we'll be following up with you shortly.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. Nice meeting you.
I need more beers just to be function, so it's all right. First and last name. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this one. I probably will hit you up on that. So start with your first and last name.
Ryan Mess.
Spell the last name for him.
Mary Edward Sam Mess.
I like that. All right, just making sure.
The easiest one so far, and he gets you to spell it compared to everyone else.
Schmidt? That's like the most fucking simple name ever.
Yeah, mess is a word.
I mean, I thought he said less, so fuck you.
Mess.
All right, ready?